Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm your favorite girl Diva. If you are new to my channel, you're most definitely welcome. If you're not new to my channel and you were day one, stay one. What's good, what it do, you already know what it is. But if you're new, back to you. Subscribe to my channel, it does help me out a lot. Like the video, hit the thumbs up button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post, upload, or go live. Now, we gotta get down to business. This ain't the business we usually in, this is white folk business. We ain't usually in white folk business. But this type of white folk business, this is all over the internet. It's all over the WW World Wide Web, TikTok, YouTube, CNN, NBC, Fox News, and we don't even be around there. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like the video on your way in. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And let's go ahead and get into this tea. When I say that, it sounds bad, but it is bad. Let's get into it.
Breaking news in one of the busiest parts of New York City, a deadly shooting in Midtown Manhattan, and the gunman is still on the loose.
Sources are telling us the victim is the chief executive of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson. Cops say his schedule was widely known and believe that this was likely a targeted attack.
So yesterday morning, there was an unaliving of the CEO of the United Healthcare insurance company. His name is Brian Thompson, and I'll be reading this article here. I'm going to read this article. I'm going to provide you some articles in the comments. I'm going to give my commentary, and I'm going to read you a few comments that I screenshotted. And to all the people saying thoughts and prayers take 5 business days, authorization is needed, God is watching you. I giggled. Yes, I did, but God is watching you. Be nice. So let's go ahead and get into this breaking news. The article that I screenshotted, this is from Spiritual Word. It says, breaking news, Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was fatally shot outside a Midtown Manhattan hotel. The grim event unfolded around 6:45 a.m. near the New York Hilton on 6th Avenue, where Thompson was preparing to speak at an investor meeting. According to multiple sources, including the New York Post, Thompson, age 50, was shot in the chest in what police sources describe as a targeted attack. The shooting took place just hours before the city was set to gather for the annual Christmas tree lighting at Rockefeller Center, turning what was supposed to be a day of celebration into a day of mourning. Police arrived at the scene to find Thompson in critical condition. He was immediately rushed to Mount Sinai West, where he was later pronounced dead. The suspect, described as a masked man, fled the scene on foot, heading east on 6th Avenue. He was last seen wearing a cream-colored jacket, black face mask, and carrying a gray backpack. The New York Police Department has launched an intensive manhunt for the shooter with no arrests made so far, but they do have him on camera. One thing about it and two things for sure. If there ain't no cameras in any other state, if there ain't no cameras nowhere else on this earth, it's some cameras in New York. It's some cameras in Manhattan. So I just want to, let me go ahead and read these comments because somebody said, Instagram detectives, can you tell me what really happened? His insurance should cover it. OMG, what was he about to expose? He was only 50. He was targeted. Where was his security detail? CEO of a Fortune 500 insurance company, but you skipped the dental package. My God, today. Definitely a hit. Start with the wife. I think it was definitely a targeted attack because they are saying that he was standing out there waiting for that man. He was standing out there at least 15 to 20 minutes prior to him arriving, standing, watching, and waiting for him to get there. And when he got there, you see him on video stepping out from behind a car, and he is fast with it. I'm not going to say he like a professional, but he know how to work that gun because it looked like the gun jammed in the midst of him. Hopefully I can find the video. And it's obviously not going to show the man passing away, but it shows the seconds of the CEO walking on the sidewalk. He's, I guess, arriving early to this event. And that's another thing. Who all knew that he was arriving early? Unless he's just the type of person that just arrives early to everything. Who all knew that this man was getting to this event early? Who all knew that? Who got his location? Okay. So this guy, Brian Thompson, is walking on the sidewalk, headed to his event, and the shooter comes out from behind a car, and they're saying he used a silencer. Now, I don't know about you, but I know for a fact, and I know from even watching Black Ink Crew, New York do not play about them gun laws. New York do not play about their gun laws. Like, they're not loose at all with the guns. So, the fact that he had a silencer, where you get that? You have to drive in state. You didn't come on the plane with that. You didn't come on no train with that, because security's heavy with that too. Believe it or not. It's a little bit lax, but they do have some security on the trains. So, you see him in the video. So, Brian Thompson is walking. The shooter comes from behind the car, immediately takes this gun out, starts shooting him. It looks like his gun jams. He immediately fixes the gun in seconds. He fixes the jam and busts it again. He bah, 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 and he leaves, obviously. So before this, they do have security camera that has him on film getting some coffee. I guess he needed a morning pick-me-up before he decided to go down and tear somebody's life up. So, I mean, I guess, is caffeine addictive like that? I guess so, if you really needed to get that caffeine, because that might be that get you caught. Because them police are going to dig through that garbage. They're going to check the timestamps. They're going to try to see if they can find your receipt. They're going to see if you paid in cash or you paid with card. They're going to find you. Let me see what these comments saying. I did screenshot a few comments. I definitely screenshotted, Funky Dineva posted, United Healthcare has a 32% claims denial rate, which directly contributes to them being the #1 in profits amongst insurance companies. I'd never in my life advocate for somebody being murdered, but that does not mean I have to feel anything about it. Putting things into perspective, how many people died due to preventative things being denied or not covered by their insurance? How many people might as well have died because they went into financial ruin over the things not being covered or denied by their insurance? The sad part, and this is somebody, Eric Dwayne 81. The sad part about health insurance denying claims is the significant impact it can have on patients' health and well-being. Here are a few key points. Delayed or denied care. Patients may not receive timely treatments or medications, leading to worsening health conditions or preventable complications. 2, financial strain. Denied claims can leave patients with unexpected and unaffordable medical bills, pushing a lot of us into debt. 3, emotional stress. Navigating appeals, rejections, and understanding complex policies can be overwhelming, adding emotional stress to those already dealing with health challenges. 4, unmet needs. Essential treatments or medications might not be covered, forcing patients to choose between their health and other financial priorities. 5, inequities in care. Some denials disproportionately affect vulnerable populations, such as low-income patients or those with chronic condition, and the overuse of the emergency rooms. So there's another thing that I wanted to point out. They're saying that he had delay, deny. What was on those bullets? There was something carved into the bullets. I'm going to definitely put it across the screen when I remember it, or if I remember it when I'm editing. But it is directly, I won't say it's directly, so I'm going to say allegedly. But there is a book like trashing all insurance companies called Delay, Deny, and Defend. Yo, where's Raymond Reddington when we need him? Because I need to know what's going on. What's going on? And I'm the type of person, I look into things. I read into things. So they're calling this man, the news is calling this man an assassin. So, Black Butterfly 6207. John Q was based on true events. Stop playing with people's lives. Now Blue Cross Blue Shield not paying for anesthesia for procedures after the time they state it should take. More Americans file for bankruptcy due to medical debt than any other reason. And most have insurance, not Medicaid, that they pay every month for coverage. So folks have a right and a reason to feel enraged. The food is poisoned. The air and the water are poisoned. People are stressed and not exercising because they're working and they're overworked. Medical needs will continue to rise in the city. This ain't it. As a person who has worked on this industry, or in this industry she means, for over 20 years, this is sad. Mainly because majority of the times the CEOs don't have a hand in a lot of things. A lot is downstream executives. What? Because majority of the time the CEOs don't have a hand in a lot of things. A lot is downstreamed, executive directors, etc. And employees don't have it even. I don't know what she's trying to say. Get it together, Jesus. But I would love to see even half the amount of news coverage going towards the families who have been torn apart by United Healthcare. I wonder why we never hear those stories on repeat. They shouldn't deny necessary benefits and profit off of government money. They should have to pay our healthcare or return the money to the government. The U.S. needs to have universal healthcare and vote in politicians who will get it done. The people rather focus on the cost of eggs, gas, and racial rhetoric. After denying payment for my annual wellness check, I finally paid it myself. I got tired of making phone calls. The last representative that I spoke to had a rooster crowing in the background. Sadly, I feel nothing for this man. The results are in, girl. The people do not care. I hate to say it, but one thing about it and two things for sure, the healthcare in this country is trash. It gives very much third world country. Healthcare should be free. And you need to pay the people better, like, so they can stop scheming and scamming every which way. I don't know where we can fix the issue. I don't know how to fix the issue. But as soon as I seen this, there's a certain demographic of people. They ears tooted up. Eat the rich is what they heard. Eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich is popping up. Popping like popcorn. Eat the rich, like the dang on pelicans from Finding Nemo. Mine. Like the nematodes from SpongeBob. Eat the rich, eat the rich, eat the rich. That's what you said? That's what I heard. Y'all, blessings and prayers, thoughts to this man and his family. Even though he's like passed away, obviously they're literally gonna replace him. That's just the monster. That's just the nature of the beast. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. This is a very unfortunate situation, and they gonna find this man. And if they don't, honestly, we don't want no killers on the street. I ain't even gonna say that. We don't want no killers on the street. He need to be found and apprehended and dealt with. Sorry to that man and his family. Good night. I will see you guys in my next video. Happy holidays. Stay safe and mind your business. Let's get up out of these white folks' business. How about that? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because they say he's an assassin. Should I even be making this video? Let me...
Hey, we'll see what's about to happen. Hey, we'll see what's about to happen.